Welcome, welcome everyone to the YMCA of Greater Boston Low Impact Workout. I'm T. Thank you for joining me today. All right, before we get started, what are we gonna do first? You guys know what we're gonna do first. We're gonna stand with those feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, draw that belly button in, pull it back to that spinal column. Take those shoulders, roll them back. We're gonna take a few deep breaths before we get started with our warm up. So take that deep breath in, exhale it out. If you'd like, you can close those eyes, take that breath in. And I really want you to take a moment to think about what you want to get out of the class today. Take another breath in. Because what you want to get out of it is going to depend on what you put into it. One more deep breath in. Exhale it out. All right, so again, we're going to really think about what we want to get out of this class today. So let's think about what we're going to put into it. We're going to start with that neck stretch. So we're going to take that chin to our shoulder. We're going to bring it to that second shoulder. Back to that first shoulder. We're going to do this first stretch, these first two stretches 3 times per side. Take it to that second shoulder. One last time to that first shoulder. I carry my stress here, so I'm going to help to hopefully release it in this stretch. And that second side. Here we go. Bring that head to neutral. We're going to take that chin. We're going to bring it to our chest. We're going to take that chin all the way up to the sky or ceiling. I mean, you might be outside. Here we go, take it down. Back up. Again, we're gonna do it 3 times. Once more, bring it to our chest. And again, up to the ceiling. All right, we're gonna do those shoulder rolls. So I always start with my shoulder rolls nice and small, my elbows in nice and tight to the side. And as I increase the rotation back, I open up those elbows just a little bit more. Really thinking about stretching out those pectoral muscles as I take the shoulder roll to the back and the front deltoid. Take one more time to the back. All right, here we go. Bring those elbows in nice and tight. We're gonna take it to the front with those small shoulder rolls. Again, with every rotation, we're gonna open up those elbows just a little bit more. Now we're thinking about that thoracic spine as we're opening this up. Those rhomboids, those traps, those lats are getting in there, and that rear delt. All right, one more time. All right, here we go. We're gonna take, triceps. Both those hands gonna go overhead. We're gonna take one hand on the elbow, give it a good pull to the side. If you can't take those hands overhead, just take it right in front with that elbow bent so that the stretch is in the tricep and not in the shoulder. There we go, switch to the other side. Grab that other elbow, give it a nice little pull. All right, shake that out. We're gonna get to that back one more time. So those fingers, I'm gonna interlace those fingers in front of me. Those palms can face in, those palms can face away. You're gonna do what's best for you. I'm gonna give it a nice little stretch. Again, really thinking about that thoracic spine, stretching out those rear delts. Give me one more breath in. Exhale it out. Here we go. Take those hands behind you. Interlace those fingers one more time. That chin is gonna be neutral. You're gonna lift those hands up to open up that chest. All right, here we go. We're gonna get to those legs. So we're gonna balance on one foot. We're gonna take that other knee up to the chest, working on those hamstrings and those glutes. With that foot in the air, go ahead and rotate it around. Now, if you need something for balance, grab a broomstick, grab a chair, even that countertop will work. We go, switch those feet. So that foot can go into flexion, dorsal plantar flexion. You can go into rotation. Just make sure you get some activity into that ankle joint. There we go, back to that first foot. So as always, we're gonna try and bring it a little bit closer. We're gonna continue standing nice and tall. Really think about stretching, a little deeper into stretch in those glutes and hamstrings. All right, one more time on that other leg, and then we're gonna get to those quads, wake them up a little bit, and get started with our cardio. So we're still working. In that 2 minutes of cardio, we've got 4 exercises, 30 seconds each. We're gonna rotate through, and then we're gonna get into our resistance. I'll let you know what our resistance is gonna be as it comes up. We're gonna do a couple butt kicks, again, with those quads up for us. Here we go, give me a couple more. We're gonna start that 30 seconds. So I'm gonna start today with a march or a jog, it's up to you. That second one is going to be a reach. We're gonna reach across All right, we're gonna change the direction of that. We're gonna do some crunches to the side. We'll switch those at that 15-second mark, and then we're gonna grapevine it out with that butt kick. Remember, we're gonna take those elbows back, get that heart rate up. Here we go, let's start with that jog, or march, I'm sorry, that march or jog, wherever you're ready. So I want you to stay nice and light. Stay on the balls of those feet. I don't want that foot coming all the way down. I want you to stay nice and light on the balls of those feet. So again, I'm gonna start with the march. I gotta warm those joints up. You can go into that jog if you are ready. All right, so our second portion is going to be an overhead reach. So we're gonna start reaching up with that leg going out. We're gonna reach across. We're also gonna reach down. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Here we go, so reach. We're gonna take that leg out. I'm gonna change that reach to the front, pressing across. This time we're gonna press down. So here we go. So it's over our head. It's in front of us. It's down to the floor. Key is that we get those feet moving. Across and down. Here we go, one more in each level for us. And down. All right, continue that cardio with that high-low crunch. Arms up, we're gonna bring that knee up as we get those hands down. We've got 15 seconds on this side. Then we're gonna flip it to the other side. Here we go, give me one more. Take those hands to the other side and get right into it. I hope you grabbed your weights today. We had them last week. We're gonna start incorporating those in every single week. Here we go, last one. Grapevine, here we go. Butt kick, bring it back. Remember those elbows, those arms. Get involved. Increase that heart rate. Good work, everyone. Keep it going. Two more travels for us. That'll be our 30 seconds. Great work, everyone. We're gonna start with our squats. We're gonna do a squat with a leg lift. I grab my dumbbells, just like I have in my hand, for our second portion. So we have a squat. We come up, we're gonna lift it to the side. So we have a side leg lift with it. That's the first portion. That second portion are gonna be our around the world. So those palms gonna face forward with those weights in our hand as we work those shoulders. All right, here we go. We got 3 times 2 each of them. 30 seconds each. Here we go. Let's squat. Lift that leg to the side as you come up. We're gonna be glutes. We're gonna feel those glutes today. That is for sure. And when we squat, make sure that we try and keep those feet outside of that shoulder width apart. And those knees, we're gonna make sure those knees are tracking with our toes. We don't want those knees dipping into the middle. All right, give me a few more. Here we go, one more. Very nice. That may have been just over 30 seconds, but that's okay. All right, my palms are facing forward, feet are shoulder width apart. I'm going right into those around the world, working my shoulders. So as we're doing this, we're thinking about that posture still. Again, bring that belly button back, pull it towards that spinal column. Go ahead and lift that chest. I always say chest proud. So think about that clavicle. You want that, you press towards the ceiling. All right, that was our last one. Back into our squat with our leg lift. With each squat, with each set, see if you can get just a little bit deeper. So again, be mindful of those knees. Make sure they're not dipping to the middle. Here we go, last one. Excellent. Back to those around the world. Palms facing forward, Take those hands up. So now I'm standing nice and tall, but I want to make sure that I have a slight bend in that knee. I don't want it locked out. So you want a very natural bend to that knee. Here we go, give me 10 more seconds. We're gonna hit that last round of those squats. Great work, everyone. Here we go, last time through. Take those dumbbells, those weights up to the shoulders, squat, and lift that leg. Here we go, last 10 seconds. One more shoulders around the world. Then we're back to our cardio. And last one. Great work, everyone. Here we go. Last set of those around the world. Really want you to think about those shoulders. So they're pressing the weights. They're taking the weights out from our body, over our head. Good work, good work. Here we go. We have 10 seconds left. So for the first part of that cardio, instead of going into that march jog, we're gonna do some out, in, ins. And we're gonna drop those weights. Here we go. Back to our cardio. So we go out, in. But I might change it up a little bit for you. So what are you doing with those hands? I'm just taking them out to the side. You can take them up if you'd like. You can take them down, straight out. Ooh, maybe we'll move them around. Great work, everyone. Out, in. Last one right there. All right, back to our reach with our step. So again, it's overhead, it's to the front, and we're gonna press it down to the floor. 30 seconds, here we go. Now make sure you're going at a pace that is good for you, but gets that heart rate going. Here we go, up, in the front, and down low. One more time. Give me all the way through. And then we're gonna go back to our high-low crunch with that leg. Here we go. That knee comes up, then bring this hand down. Last one, go ahead and flip that side. Three, 2, and 1. Grapevine it out, elbows back. Remember that heart rate, our goal is to take that heart rate back up. How are we doing out there? We doing good? We sweating yet? All right, we got our second set of resistance coming up. Right here. We're gonna start with our straight leg deadlift. I'm gonna turn a little bit to the side so you can see it. That's our first set. Our second set will be that row to kickback. So we're gonna start here with our deadlift. From there, we're gonna stay down, row, kickback. 30 seconds of each. Ready? Here we go. Take it down and up. I'm gonna start to the side for you so you can see that I have a slight bend in that knee as I go down. Even though that leg is straight-legged, it's not a locked out knee. So if you have those weights or don't have those weights, just drag those hands straight down the front of those legs. I was thinking about the hinge of the hips as we press it back. We go, last one. All right, so we're gonna go down to that position. We're gonna stay there because we're gonna go into our row to kick back. We got 30 seconds. Now you don't have to look at me. Find that spot on the floor, about 3 feet in front of you, and let those eyes land right there. I should keep that head in that neutral position. Think about bringing those shoulder blades together as I pull up in that row. And those elbows are nice and high as I throw those arms back for that kick back. That was the last one. We're gonna stand up, right into that straight leg deadlift. So as we go down, I want you to try and keep that back nice and flat. I don't want those shoulders rounded. It's not about trying to hit the floor. So make sure we keep that proper tension in those hamstrings and glutes. And a little bit of our lower back as we go down. All right, we have 10 seconds. 5. Give me 2 more reps. We're gonna make sure we come all the way to standing. So I always wanna finish where I start. All right, now we're gonna go into that row to kick back. Row it up, kick it back. So I'm thinking as I bring those elbows nice and high, I keep them there, that kick back. Once you feel that tricep, as those arms go right, those hands go right behind you, those arms are straight out. Here we go, we have 5 seconds. Last one right there. Great work, everyone. We're gonna get back. Last set, straight-legged deadlift. Hinge those hips. Back nice and flat. Great work out there, everyone. All right, we're down to those last 10 seconds. Give me 2 more reps. Last one right here. We're gonna stand up nice and tall. Good work, that was our last one. Let's bend it forward. Row it into that kick back. Our last set, then we get right back into our cardio. Again, those shoulder blades, I'm thinking about those shoulder blades coming together as I pull up that row. 10 seconds. Here we go, 2 more reps. And last one. Great work, everyone. I'm gonna set my weights down. I'm going back into my cardio. Back to that march. If you wanna go into that out and in, that's fine. I'm gonna save it for that last set. I figured I'd split it up for us today. So again, stand on the balls of those feet, nice and light. So I do want to make one slight change to our cardio when we get to that 3rd set. And I'll walk you through it when we get there. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reach across in front, down in front. Go overhead, press it down. Ooh, skipped one, down, up. So we are gonna have that high knee involved in this high-low crunch, but we're also gonna add a little bit of a twist to it. Cross in front, down. Here we go. We're going twist, twist, and crunch. Ready? Twist, twist, crunch. We got twist, ooh, crunch. I'm gonna get there. It's the rhythm. Here you go, twist for me, crunch it up. So we get that high-low, right? So we're bringing that knee down, that knee up. We're adding a little bit of a twist into it to work a little bit more of those obliques. And then one more, and we got that grapevine. Here we go. Out, take that foot back, bring that heel up to the glutes. That butt kick portion of it. We're gonna keep working on that last one. I'm gonna do it for the next one too, so bear with me. That's our last set of cardio before we go into our 3rd set of the resistance. We're gonna start with a split squat. With a curl, and then we're gonna be back, a little bit of a pec deck. One more time. All right, pick up those weights for me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna split this in half. So, start with one foot back. Both times, both hands go up to curl. We're gonna have 15 seconds on one leg. We're gonna switch it for 15 seconds on the other leg. We're gonna stand with those palms facing up. We're gonna bring it right to the middle to work that chest. All right? 30 seconds each, 3 times through for each section. First time, split squat. So as I drop that knee down, I'm curling those weights up to my shoulders. Now, if you need to balance, just grab one weight in your hand if you can, and use whatever you need for balance. One more. Woo, here we go. Switch those feet. Now we're doing this squat. Make sure, this split squat. We're gonna make sure that we keep those shoulders back. All right, for that pec deck, my palms are facing up. Bring those weights together in the middle. Squeeze. And think about bringing those pinkies towards each other. So try and keep those arms straight out in that T formation, especially if you have those weights in there. You're gonna wanna, gravity's gonna wanna pull it down. We're gonna fight it. Keep those hands nice and high. Give me one more. Excellent, here we go. Back to our split squat with our curl. So again, try and keep those shoulders back. When you go down, try not to lean forward. Just think about dropping that knee straight down. Here we go, one more. Let's switch those feet. Now, how low is your knee going? How low your knee can go. For some, it might be all the way to the floor. For some, it might be just a little bit of a dip. That's all right. Where you are is where you are. Here we go, second set of our pec deck. Palms facing up, squeeze in the middle. Good work, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Those hands stay nice and high. Squeeze for me one more time. Great work, all right, last set. Last set again, so that knee goes as low as is right for you. Curl it up. Last one. Here we go, switch those feet. 5 seconds. We have time for one more. Great work, everyone. All right, feet shoulder width apart, last set of pec decks. Here we go, bringing those pinkies together in front. All right, we got 15 seconds. We're back into our last group of cardio. We're gonna start with that out, and in. That reach overhead. That high-low crunch with that Russian twist, that little twist we have in there. And then finish that grapevine. Last one. Excellent. I'm dropping my weights. Here we go. Cardio. It goes out, 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 and in. I'm playing with those hands again. It's fun for me. Here we go. I'm reaching up. I'm reaching out and down. You land those hands, whatever works best for you. Let's go, one more in each. Level down. Great work. Here we go. I got it. Oh, sorry. We got that reach overhead. My brain went to the next one. I'm like, that's not right. Here we go. Reach with that step. Down, down. Reaching over, reaching out. I think it was the hands that threw me off. That's okay. I got it back together. One more in each level for me. All right, so here we go. I want 1, 2, 3, kick. 3. Might be 4. Y'all stay with me as best you can. Get that twist in there. Bring that knee up. One more. Great work, everyone. Grapevine it out. Last time through. There we go. Those elbows. Bring them back. Bring them back. So when we get to that ground today, we're going to be doing some bird dogs. So we're going to be in that tabletop position. And we're going to switch it over and get into those reclining crunches that I love. Here we go, one more in each direction for us. Great work, everyone. Let's hit that floor. So we're going to start with our bird dogs. We're going to alternate it. So opposite hand, opposite foot. As I throw my hand down, I'm going to kick that leg back. And I'm going to switch it. We're going back and forth. We're going to flip over, and we're going to do that reclining crunch. We're leaning back. If you want to throw those legs in, you're more than welcome to. That's our last set. Here we go, let's get started. So again, those hands are right underneath those shoulders. Those knees are right underneath those hips. And take that, whichever side you start with, just make sure you have that opposite hand to opposite foot going. Keep that belly button pulled up nice and tight. Goal is to be as level as we can with that back. We got 10 seconds, almost there, everyone. 5. Here we go, last one. Great work. Flip it on over. I'm starting with that reclining crunch. I'm kicking my leg out. And if you're so inclined, you can kick both those legs out. If you need to keep those feet on the floor, you go right ahead and do that. Just lay it back as far as you can. We got 10 seconds. Give me just a couple more. Flip back over. One more per leg, so 2 in total. Great work, here we go. Flip it back over. Right back into that bird dog. Take it out and bring it back. As you're lifting those legs, I want you to think about those glutes. Tighten them, tighten them. Let's keep that leg straight back behind us. Keep that belly button in nice and tight. 10 seconds. Keep it going, everyone. 5, 3, 2, 1 more. Flip it on over for us. Woo! I'm sweating. Are you sweating at home? Go, recline it. Take those legs out if you so choose. Keep it going for us. A few more seconds. We're at 5. Here we go. Last one. Great work. Flip it on over. One more set. One more set, and then we get to the cool down. Here we go. Take that leg out and that arm out. Here we go. We are at 10. 5. Give me one more per side. Great work, everyone. Here we go. Flip back over for that last set of abs. Sitting up nice and tall. Lay it back. Good work, everyone. We are almost there. Just keep fighting through. A few more seconds. We got 5, And that was our last one. Great work today, everyone. Woo! We made it through a warm-up. Some cardio intermixed with our resistance. We're gonna get right into our cool down. So sit however you feel best. If those feet are up, if those knees are up, if those legs are straight out in front of you, if you're sitting crisscross applesauce. So make sure that you're gonna sit up nice and tall with that posture. Here we go. We started with our neck and warm up. We're gonna start with our neck and a cool down. So again, we're gonna take our chin to our shoulder. Bring it to that second shoulder. We're gonna go through this 2 times in our cool down. Here we go, first shoulder. And again, that second shoulder. Here we go, bring that head to neutral. That chin is gonna go up, 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 up to the ceiling. Bring it down to our chest. Go again, up to the ceiling. And down to the chest. Here we go, for that last stretch of the neck, we're gonna take our chin, we're gonna take our ear this time and drop it down to our shoulder. Here we go, bring it to that second shoulder. First shoulder. And again to that second shoulder. Great work, everyone. All right, we're gonna start with one leg, and we're gonna stay on that leg the whole time. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend whichever leg you wanna bend. So that foot is flat, that knee is bent. I'm gonna take my elbow and put it on the outside of that knee, and I'm gonna turn and look over my back shoulder. Try and look at that wall. Just don't let go of that form, so make sure the posture is nice and tall. Here we go, one more breath. Exhale it out. Bring it back to the front. That leg that is straight, go ahead and bend it so that you're going into that figure 4. So both those knees are bent. Again, I can lean it forward to my chest is towards my shin, or I can take my hand and press on that knee. Either way, I'm gonna really stretch that piriformis. So you're gonna feel the outside of the glutes, the outside of that thigh. One more breath. Great work. All right, put that foot down. We're gonna bring it, that heel as close to those glutes as possible. We're gonna sit up nice and tall again. Feel that stretch of the quad from the knee down to the hip. One more breath. Here we go. Go ahead and switch those feet. So that second leg, bend that knee so the foot is flat. Take that elbow on the outside, stretch, twist, turn, and look over that back shoulder. I don't know about you guys, but this is one of my favorite stretches. My back goes snap, crackle, and pop, and it's like, ah. One more breath. Here we go, bring it back to the front. So again, bend that second leg so that both knees are bent. Again, you can lean it forward towards that shin, or you can take that hand, press on that knee. Here we go, drop that second leg down, grab that ankle, pull that heel towards those glutes, lean it forward. Feel that quad stretch. We're almost there. We're gonna stand up and finish with those last 2 stretches, plus our favorite one at the very end. All right, find your way up to standing. We're gonna start with that hamstring again. So that whichever foot you choose, that heel is down, that toe is up, that leg is nice and straight. Bend that other leg. So I'm gonna stand up, standing nice and tall. I'm thinking about my chest being proud. I'm gonna hinge at the hip. Keep that back nice and flat. I'm gonna feel that in that hamstring and into those glutes. Here we go, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna take that same leg directly behind us. This leg stays straight. Now the heel is down. We're focused on that calf this time. Here you go, for that last stretch on that same leg, bend that knee, drop it down just a hair. Feel that stretch move from that calf down towards the Achilles and ankle. Here we go, stand up nice and tall, switch the stretch to this on the other side. So that heel goes down, toes up, leg is nice and straight. Go ahead and hinge those hips back. Sit up nice and tall, same leg, drop that heel right down behind you so that leg is nice and straight for that calf stretch. And once again, go ahead and bend at that knee, lift that heel off the ground. Drop that knee down just a hair. All right, stand up nice and tall for me. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put one hand in the air, we're gonna hit it with the other hand. Give yourself a high five, great job today. And remember, through all things, we're gonna get what? Stronger together.